years with Connacht Rugby, have you ever faced a trip like this?
Not with Connacht, no. So it's a bit of an unknown one for us, but really looking forward to it. Yeah.
Have you been to Russia before?
No.
And you would go ahead of the team in the van.
Yeah, normally it's into the van on the ferry and into the UK or something like that, or at worst France. But this is the first one out for such a distance. So it's everything into bags and onto the plane, and hopefully we have everything.
And has it been a challenge trying to pack everything in to get onto a flight as opposed to being able to stick it into the van?
It is a bit, because the van is full to the roof for every trip that we go away. So now you try to get that into about 10 to 15 bags and get it under our weight restrictions to get on a plane and still have everything at the same time. So it has its challenges, but usually we just tie in with the opposition and try and get some stuff off them, and we do the same for them when they come back to us. So.
And tell us, has there been anything different you've had to pack for this trip that you wouldn't have had to pack for?
Yeah, we've tried to take into account the conditions with the cold. So we've had foil blankets, hot water bottles, the little hand warmers, those little kind of automatic things that you crack in your hand and keep the hands warm, gloves, and a lot of base layer, all the skins and stuff like that. So we've extra that stuff packed as well. So it's like I say, just kind of see when we get there.
So apart from the challenge of the temperatures and the weather over there, what else can we expect as a challenge?
Well, obviously the time difference is going to be something with the travel and sleep and everything, that all the issues that's going to bring up. But we also have the language barriers, I suppose, and food is something we have to be conscious of as well, that the lads are eating right. And obviously we have a different type of food that we eat here, so we're trying to account for that there as well.
Okay, thanks very much. Okay, Tim, a different trip than we're normally used to. Talk us through the journey to Russia, starting with today.
Today we head from the sports ground at 4 o'clock, go to Shannon. We have a 4.5 hour flight then from Shannon to Moscow, and then quick refuelling stop. Hopefully won't be there too long, and then about another 4.5 hours then into Krasnoyarsk.
And what time do we arrive?
It'll be 11:30 in the morning their time on Wednesday, so it's a little bit of a different trip obviously for us. It's not just jump on a plane and get over there and it's the same time. We're talking a 7 hour time difference. So boys' body clocks will be all over the place for a little bit, but we've sort of been preparing for that.
And obviously there's a lot of planning has gone into this trip. Talk to us about the challenges that you faced, I suppose, since we found out we were going here. Yeah,
once we found out where we were playing, not in Sochi, I suppose we had quite a bit of planning to do. Obviously the time difference has been a big part of that. With the 7 hours time difference, it just means that boys are going to have to have their bodies awake a little bit earlier than what they used to, I suppose, in terms of training and the match kicking off at 3 o'clock. So through the S&C department and our nutritionist and basically every department actually has come up with different ways of being able to combat that. And it started on Monday morning with an early rise for meeting at 6 o'clock, early trainings this week, and we'll match that right over when we get over there to having trainings at the same time as kick-off, and hopefully just preparing the boys, their bodies, so that they're ready for 3 o'clock kick-off.
And can you prepare anyone for the temperatures that we're going to expect? We've heard up to -20. Is that something you can prepare for? Or?
Not really. I think we have spoken about it as a group, and you can bring all sorts of different gear and things like that. So that's what we've done on that side of things. But I think mentally you just got to be prepared to get it, roll your sleeves up and get on with it, and that's what we're doing. We're going into sort of a bit of unknown. I think with a lot of talk that we've done and a lot of preparation that we've done, we're hoping that we're going to be in the best shape going into the game, and I think we've done all we can do. So it's just a matter of just getting over there and getting into it.
Very good. And you've obviously been with Connacht Rugby a long time. You've never been to Russia, but what's your main role going to be this week when you're over with the team? I
think just ensuring that everything's running smooth, in terms of getting to trainings, and that the food is up to standard, and that the boys are, I suppose, happy and are getting prepped and in the correct manner for the game. The main priority for us is getting over there and getting the boys ready mentally, physically for the game, get the trip out of the legs, and fronting up then on Saturday, hopefully coming home with a win. That's the main priority.
Very good. Okay, well, we'll talk to you in Russia.
Thanks very much.